Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this April the 30th, 2026. I'm hoping everybody had a great Thursday out there so far, but it's a great Thursday evening. Hope everybody can stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at the storm system moving across the country, your local forecast for your Friday and Saturday as well, your local current watches warning advisory map for your location across the nation as well, storm prediction center outlook for day number 2 and 3, and also take a look at the weather radar across the nation currently as well as it is recorded. Alrighty, so I hope everybody enjoyed your last day of April, because tomorrow is May 1st. Hard to believe it's already May 1st, but anyway, I hope you make sure you hit that subscribe button and also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road here, folks. Alright, you can see we got storm system moving across the Baja region of California, northern Mexico, through Texas, also over here into areas of Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, portions of Georgia, and the Carolinas. Also got a storm system that brought some showers and storms to the Carolinas and Georgia earlier this morning. That has pushed offshore well in the Atlantic coastal waters. Got more activity moving through Maine, moving into New Brunswick and South-Eastern and Eastern Canada. Scattered activity up here around the Great Lakes and a little bit out here toward areas of Colorado. Got another storm system trying to move into Washington State, Oregon State, and you can see pretty much high pressure remains in the remainder of the forecast area to the north and west. Alright, let's move on into your local forecast now. I should roll out something like this here across the board. And we're going to take a look at your May 1st forecast for your Friday. Okay, here's your Friday forecast now. You can see we got some heavy rain, flash flooding possible over Texas, Louisiana, portion of Mississippi. Thunderstorms and showers from New Mexico to Texas, also into Louisiana to Georgia, southern South Carolina, Atlantic coastal water, northern Florida, Florida Keys. Shower activity from over here in southern California, also into New Mexico, Colorado, Texas, straight into the portion of Kansas, also in the portion of Iowa, Minnesota, Missouri, also in Illinois, also in the portion of Wisconsin, Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, New York State, to Pennsylvania, also into Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, D.C., Delaware, West Virginia, Virginia, North and South Carolina, northern Georgia, northern Alabama, and northern Mississippi, and southern Arkansas as well. Got some thunderstorms and showers also in portion of Washington, Oregon State, northwest California. Mixed precipitation in Colorado, New Mexico, northern Wisconsin, northern Michigan, also into state of northern Michigan as well there as well, and also in New York State, Vermont, and New Hampshire. Alright, otherwise expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Friday. Alright, let's move on into your Saturday forecast now. Should roll out something like this here across the board. And it's coming up, and you can see the weather features across the area as well. We got low pressure systems, cold front, warm fronts all across the board. Alright, we got thunderstorms and showers around on the Canadian-U.S. border, stretching into Washington, Montana, central Montana through southern Washington State, northern through central Oregon, northern California, western Nevada, mixed precipitation central California, mixed precipitation also in southern California, northern New Mexico, shower activity for central New Mexico, stretching into northern Texas, thunderstorm activity over southern Texas, more thunderstorms and showers from southeast Louisiana, southern Georgia, the coastal Carolinas, Outer Banks of North Carolina, Florida, Florida Keys, coastal waters of the Atlantic and the Gulf, shower activity stretching from eastern Alabama, Mississippi through Alabama, Georgia, the Carolinas up into Virginia, North Carolina. Also more activity in Delaware, New Jersey, Rhode Island, all the way up to Maine, New York State, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Missouri, portions of Kentucky, Indiana, Illinois, Iowa, Minnesota, North and South Dakota, Wisconsin, Lake Superior, and right on the Canadian-U.S. border with North Dakota and Minnesota. Mixed precipitation and some, just mixed precipitation up here in portion of Maine, also in northern New Hampshire and northern New York State. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Saturday. Alright, let's roll on into your current watches warning advisory map across the lower 48. Should roll out something like this here across the board. Alright, we got a lot of frost and freeze products. We got a lot of frost advisories stretching from New York State, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, portion of Virginia, Michigan. Freeze warnings in the kind of teal color blue The purple is freeze warnings in northern Michigan, also Pennsylvania, and also Wisconsin. Got frost advisory elsewhere in the blue for Wisconsin, Minnesota, portion of Iowa, South Dakota, Nebraska, and Kansas. We got freeze warnings also in effect for Idaho, Utah, and western Colorado. And then we got winter storm warnings, winter weather advisory for Colorado and New Mexico. That's in the purple and pink. The flood watch is also in effect for southeastern New Mexico through central South Texas, straight to Louisiana. Coastal flood statements over here across the South Carolina coast. River flood warnings still continue for Michigan, Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, Missouri, portions of Mississippi, Alabama, and a couple flood advisories in Arkansas. Alright, we got smoke crack advisory, gale warning from Maine, all the way down to New York City, a little bit along the Outer Banks of North Carolina, southern Louisiana, southeast Texas, southern California, Washington State. We got a flood advisory also in Washington State, I forgot to mention earlier, southern Hawaii and Chain Islands, smoke crack advisory, some around the Alaska region, and high wind watches in effect, or warnings in effect there in Alaska. Alright, let's move on into the Storm Prediction Center outlook. This is day number 2. Marginal risk down here along the Gulf Coast from Louisiana over toward Florida, and Alabama, Mississippi, also into Texas. General thunderstorms over here in Oregon and California, also Utah down into areas of Arizona, Colorado, New Mexico, Texas, a little bit in portions of Kansas, Louisiana, over towards southern South Carolina, northern Florida. Tornado probability rolls out like this: 2% along the Gulf Coast and also into Texas. Damaging winds, pretty much 5% along the southeast Texas along the Gulf Coast, and large hail rolls out like this, same locations. Alright, let's move on into day number 3. Okay, we got a marginal risk down here across southeast Georgia, Panhandle, portion of Panhandle, and Big Bend area of Florida, central Florida, and over toward Jacksonville, Florida. General thunderstorm from Tampa down to Melbourne, then from Mobile, Columbia to Wilmington, the general thunderstorms there, over into Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, northern California, and also into southern Arizona, northern Washington State, northern Idaho, and into Montana. Alright, probability looked like this: 5% along North Florida, southeast Georgia, and the Panhandle of Florida. Alright, weather radar currently across the nation as of this recording should roll out like this here across the board. Alright, we got activity across New Brunswick, Maine, just east of Ottawa, Canada, into New York State, between New York and Washington D.C. Got more activity across Alabama, Mississippi, Texas, over toward northern Mexico, southern state of New Mexico, southern Arizona, northern New Mexico, into Colorado, and then you can see scattered activity across the Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Kansas, over towards St. Louis and Chicago, and then a little bit of activity in portion of Idaho, Wyoming, and Utah areas as well, and a little bit off the south, right over northern Florida, around Jacksonville and the coastal waters. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like the video, share the video. We'll catch you back in the next one. So have a wonderful Thursday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got.